You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay slash commentary, man. Y'all know how it is. Bringing you something different this time around. This is obviously Grand Theft Auto IV original. I don't know what you want to call it. The first episode playthrough, and I've not even set my Xbox to busy. But I know I've been saying I was going to bring this for quite a while now, and what I specified was that I was going to do it with the Glock only. And that being the case, I'm now actually going to perform doing it with the Glock only, and essentially to oh shit, I almost got hit by a car. Essentially to begin with, I've actually done the first few couple of missions, but seeing as though I ended up having some audio difficulties with the audio that I recorded as this guy's trying to get his car back by hanging onto the side, but was all futile in the end. And essentially what I was going to say was, I recorded the first like couple of missions, I believe, or something like that. You don't actually use a gun within like the first 2 or 3 missions, and I did that. Essentially, was recording audio for the whole time. This being a let's play, and then my audio was all buggered, and I can't exactly say why it was buggered or something like that. I was actually going to just post it anyway, but I decided against it because I couldn't really be bothered. And funnily enough, this is actually the first mission where we do actually get into contact with a Glock. So that being the case as well, I thought I might as well just continue on with her instead of having to restart and begin from where I'd like begin from the beginning again, you could say, and just do all the tedious kind of first missions about getting clothes and driving, and then you've got to like pick up some girl for roaming and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, if I've said roaming and you don't really know what I'm talking about, that means you probably never played Grand Theft Auto IV ever. And as you all know, there's been quite a few, well, there's been 2 DLC releases on top of the actual original Grand Theft Auto IV, being the story of Nico Bellic, and then adding the 2 stories of Johnny Klebitz, as well as Luis Lopez, or something like that. But as I'm doing this, I'm just going to set my thingy to busy, seeing as though, oh shit, not profile, bugger, back up. So, yeah, if you don't really know the whole kind of concept behind Grand Theft Auto IV, where the hell have you been? Because, in all fairness, mate, it's one of the greatest games, like, of the decade, I'd say, and thoroughly cannot wait for the second one. And we know there is definitely a second one coming. I'm actually driving with one hand here because I'm taking a sip of my beer, but we know there definitely is a second one coming because Rockstar has been given my Glock now. 133 bullets, let's see how far it would take me to begin with. Still driving one hand because I've still not managed to take a sip of my beer. Brake, brake, brake. If only I could show you how I'm driving with one hand. I'm not driving with one hand anymore, but if only I show you, I might actually do it one time. But, oh, Jedi. Got took out by the lamppost. But, pretty much, yeah, I've always loved this game and I've played through it many, many times. And the reason I'm doing this as well is so that this Let's Play will actually be going over on WGLP. And if you obviously don't know what WGLP is, well, you're watching it on WGLP, so I'd expect you to know what the hell it is. That being said, do go subscribe, whatever, do like that, man. New kind of trying to break a revolutionary Let's Play kind of situation going out and everything like this. And this being one of the all-time greatest kind of original story modes, in my opinion anyway, then it kind of proves the worth of its game, and to do a Let's Play of it is very, very worthy, as the Jamaicans down there smoking a big reefer, and now I need to pop all of these. You die, you bastard. Some on the roofs, I think. Bearing in mind, it's not been too long since I played this game, so I do remember most of the missions and what I need to do and stuff, so I believe I go down here now and then we get ambushed again. Not 100% sure though. But let me go pick up these ammos, get my Glock in, and obviously as well, the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, as I said, I've been talking about doing it for a very, very long time now, and essentially I've always kind of gone on about how I wanted to do it with the Glock only, and the reason really behind that is that I wanted to do it with the Glock because maybe you've already seen quite a few Let's Plays, and oh well, maybe the game being so kind of, I won't call it old, so kind of an old release, you could say, and it's generally been around for quite a while. Maybe like a normal standard Let's Play where people just blitz through it with just like normal guns and all that kind of stuff, then maybe it wouldn't be as entertaining as I think it would be if I try and do it with the Glock only. So that being said, me using the Glock only might not go in plan, but we'll have to see what happens down the line. For the first I guarantee I'm probably gonna have to take quite a few deaths because I'm trying to use the Glock only, but I don't want to say it, but there may actually be a time where I have to pull out another weapon and blast somebody. Right, I've got the autosave feature already set up. Yeah, yes. I had to take another sip of my beer there, so I'm driving one-handed, but I'm not now. But yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna have to show you this one-handed driving skills. So I believe now, come on, give me another mission so we can get on with the work. I'm gonna do this in about an hour segment, and then it will get split up into 10-minute parts. So there'll be 6 parts from like an hour segment. So I need to make sure that I try and get it directly on an hour, as to not make it lopsided and everything like that. But I might go to this paint spray. I do like this car. I don't know why. It's kind of like a Ford Cosworth rally kind of car or something like that. But oh shit, I crashed into the wall there. But yeah, man, I want to talk about WGLP for a bit, or We Got Let's Plays and everything like that. And as I've said, it's kind of a new channel coming out there, and it's generally, well, we've not got any subs at the moment, but like everything, you've got to start from the beginning, and you never start with, well, sometimes you start with something. We've got the content, we've got like the games and everything to go up there, and we've got the Let's Plays and the commentaries and whatever you want to talk about it like that, but we've just not got the subscribers or the people to view the commentaries there. So that being said, I hope we can try and boost up some more views very soon, and definitely if you want to get involved, I've got like, I kind of originated it myself. I don't want to sound like big-headed because I'm running it with me and Crazy 8 Gamers, so if you don't know who Crazy 8 Gamers is, go check him out and everything like that. But I kind of originated this idea of a new kind of revolutionary Let's Play channel or something like that, and essentially what I had was like, I envisioned a channel just where either you will pick up other people's Let's Plays, and in like a series of events we'll upload them on particular days when they've got it, and we'll work out like a timetable, and then we can get Let's Plays, a particular Let's Play on that day, and then on the next day there'll be another particular Let's Play, and then after that it will swap around and all this kind of stuff until generally we've uploaded all the Let's Plays to help it get exposure with a community that actually really loves the Let's Plays, because that's what I kind of made the channel for, kind of the joy of gaming, because as we all know, the whole YouTube gaming community scene is kind of dominated by multiplayer, whether it be modern Call of Duty or i.e. Battlefield, Halo. I'm not saying that I've got anything against them games, I'm just saying that it's an obvious fact that the community, well, the gaming community on YouTube is dominated by multiplayer gameplay. So I wanted to start this channel and try and build upon a community to try and kind of take it back to the fun of gaming, because you've got to understand, gaming wouldn't be where it is today without single player story modes back in the time, with on shit like 2D graphics and everything like that. If they didn't have that, gaming would never be as big as pardon me, I didn't mean to burp there. But gaming would never be where it is today without single player modes and people having this theory of, right, we're gonna do it so you've got an interactive game where you're now able to play as like a character in a story mode and do a series of tasks and events and all this kind of stuff for entertainment, kind of like an interactive movie. If we didn't have people like that were saying that kind of stuff, then gaming would never be where it is today, in my opinion anyway. So it's kind of got some kind of history to the channel and everything like that. So also on the other part of that, I mentioned about how you can upload series, and the series will be consecutively uploaded on particular days, and we'll work out timetables, and there'll be like a timesheet of when the uploads will go up and stuff, and we may specify days where there'll be more than one upload, and it'll be like a zombie Sunday, or kind of like, I don't know, like a Grand Theft Auto Thursday. I don't know, I'm just thinking of stuff off the top of my head here, because we're obviously in the early stages, so we've yet to really get the power to be able to move forward and do all these, well, to move forward and implement all these ideas that we're having to begin with. But hopefully over time we can get there. And as you see here as well, I'm kind of skipping a lot of the cutscenes. I don't really know why, but then again, I've played the game through so many times, and I'm assuming probably you have, but you're watching this for the entertainment purposes of me trying to do the whole game with a Glock only, which is going to be interesting. I'm not going to lie, really not going to lie, because I had to take another sip of my beer there. I've just finished that one. Driving one-handed, but I crashed. Forget it. But yeah, man, it's definitely worth it for the time and everything like this game, if you've never really It's never really like been within the whole kind of Grand Theft Auto franchise, but you can't.